Jimbo's Garage.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to Jimbo's Garage. Well, over the last few months, I've been wanting to make some changes to my drill press over there, and one of them, I've been wanting to change out the vise. The vise that I had was a little bit too small, and it's just 100 years old, and I was struggling to keep things held securely in place while I was drilling it. I mentioned that to my good friends over at Yost, and they were kind enough to ship out this new DPV-5 drill press vise. Okay, so upon receiving this from Yost, I opened it and took it out of the box, and right away I realized that this is much more robust than the one I had, and I just certainly wasn't used to it. But looking at this thing, I realized right away that I needed to modify my existing drill press table, and I did that, and that worked out really well. Looking at this right here, this handle is 3 times the size of my other one. And the shaft, the threaded shaft, is really large and heavy duty, and it allows for good torquing ability. I noticed also that the bottom of the vise is fully machined and perfectly flat and smooth, so that's going to allow to slide, maneuver nicely on top of the table. Also, the jaw tables right here also machined really perfectly smooth. This allows this thing to open and close very smooth. The jaws are 5 inches wide, and they open up to 5 inches, and they're 2 inches tall. This is really perfect for me. This is going to allow a lot of flexibility in the stuff that I need to put in this vise. Also in here, there's a couple of V grooves that run horizontally and vertically in here, and those V grooves are for clamping down on like round stock, circular stock. Provides for good gripping power right there. And you know, overall the thing is super good quality. It's got a really nice powder coated finish, and I'm really looking forward to using this thing. One thing I want to point out that I was really impressed with is these jaws are machined to perfection. When you start closing these jaws up right here, this thing literally closes to where you can't even see that there's 2 jaws right here. It is completely smooth across the top, and there's no sign that there's 2 jaws. It looks like one complete piece of metal. It's just amazing, the quality of this right here. Okay, it also has these 2 mounting holes here, one on each side if you choose to mount it to your drill press table. You know, it makes it for more secure. I choose not to. This thing is really heavy duty, and you know, once I clamp the material in here, I'm able to move this thing around, and it's so heavy that no matter what I'm doing, I'm sure that this thing is going to stay into place. But if I wanted to, I have that option to bolt it down if I need to. What makes this so robust is the fact that it has a 30,000 psi tensile strength cast iron body. Okay, so I told you I had to modify my drill press table here, and this is what I did. This drill press comes with a 9-inch round table underneath here, and this vise is a lot bigger than that. So what I did is I went ahead and got some MDF that I had laying around the shop and cut a rectangular table right here, drilled some holes through it, countersunk them, and bolted it through the existing table right here. And this makes it nice and smooth because I need to, because the bottom of this thing is machined so nice and smoothly. It slides really nice on this table right here, and now this allows me to work this thing like it should, and moves around, moves smoothly, and it's going to be able to work real good. I want to demonstrate this a little bit by showing you. We talked about these V grooves that run horizontally and vertically on here. I've got a piece of pipe, and I'm just going to clamp this in there, and I just want to show you how very little pressure applied on here, and that thing is securely into position. And what helps it, not only the jaws being the way they are, but because this big threaded shaft right here presses evenly on this jaw right here and applies even pressure on the workpiece in here, allows for really good clamping. My other vise never had that, and it was really wobbly right here, but now this thing, even pressure on here, very little torque on the handle, and this thing is not going anywhere. It's very secure. So that's that, and here's a piece of flat stock. You know, again, same thing. Put it in there, and just very little pressure, and it's very secure and locked into place. Okay, so we've got everything clamped down here, and what I like about this is the versatility of this. I could have it here, I could move it over here, I could move it over here, whatever it takes to line up underneath my drill chuck. I've got that capability of moving it in any direction. It's pretty awesome. And if I had to, I could still clamp it down into position to have it be more secure. Okay, so with that said, let's go ahead and drill something. So what I've got here is, I don't want to drill through this piece of aluminum plate right here, but I do have a piece of 1.25 inch round stock, and I'm going to go ahead and clamp this into position right here. I just want to be sure that I get it inside the grooves where it's supposed to be, and we'll go ahead and drill it up. All right, well, there you go. Well, we've drilled some holes, we've clamped some stock, and I couldn't be more happier with this. This is much more than what I really expected. The Yost DPV-5. If you're looking for a drill press vise, I really recommend you use this one. You're gonna see this in a lot of videos to come. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe.
See you next time on Jimbo's Garage.